If you're navigating life with diabetes, you intimately understand that high blood sugar signals troubled waters. You also know the primary directive: managing what you eat, keeping sugars and simple carbohydrates to a minimum, maybe swapping that alluring ice cream for a more measured portion of Greek yogurt. But perhaps less obvious are the myriad other daily habits contributing to elevated blood sugar. There are a series of remarkably simple lifestyle adjustments, subtle shifts in our routines that hold the power to stabilize blood sugar levels surprisingly quickly, often in as little as a week, forging a path towards significant improvement in preventing and potentially even reversing aspects of diabetes progression. So let us delve together today into exploring 10 such natural pathways to reducing your blood sugar within 7 days. As we embark on this shared discovery, consider pausing briefly to simply like this story, subscribe to our channel, and engage that bell for notifications. This small action ensures you're connected to further insights tailored specifically for diabetes, supporting your journey towards a healthier, more fulfilling life. And for your attention until the very end, we have 2 complimentary gifts waiting for you. The understanding of the need to manage blood sugar is likely already present within you. However, you might not fully grasp the depth of what's at stake. Blood sugar levels dwelling too high carry repercussions both in the immediate and stretching far into the future. Left unchecked for prolonged periods, chronically high blood sugar can culminate in grave outcomes, heart attack or stroke, sometimes proving fatal. A stark statistic from 2012 estimated 2 million deaths linked directly to high blood sugar, a trajectory accelerating alongside modern living. For others, it may not claim life, but it undeniably reshapes it, fundamentally leading to blindness, requiring amputations, or causing irreparable damage to the nervous system. This truth is sobering indeed, but there is a profound glimmer of good news woven within. By embracing just a few mindful adjustments towards health, the vista of the future brightens considerably. Thus, we have carefully compiled what we believe are 10 of the most effective natural strategies for lowering blood sugar. Let us begin our exploration step by step. The 10th principle on our path to rebalancing is simple yet profound: stay hydrated. Water in its purest form is the pinnacle of healthy beverages, a truth that stands regardless of whether you manage diabetes. It carries no calories, no carbohydrates, and serves as an indispensable component, keeping our intricate bodily systems operational. Water facilitates the process of flushing out excess glucose, and consistently adequate intake can even diminish someone's susceptibility if they are predisposed to diabetes. The precise volume of water required varies, influenced by numerous factors, but a common benchmark for most individuals is at least 2 liters daily. Favor pure water. Anything adulterated with added sugar would regrettably negate its benefits. Alternatively, infuse your water with slices of fresh lemon or sprigs of mint, offering a diabetes-friendly burst of antioxidants and beneficial phenolic compounds. Truly, if you are not consistently well hydrated, this simple recalibration can be an exceptionally impactful shift. Commit to it for a week and quietly observe how your being responds. Moving to number 9, cultivating quality sleep. Have your nights been restless lately? It's more than just feeling tired. Your sleep patterns can indeed ripple into your blood sugar levels. Sleep, this seemingly passive state, is profoundly essential, yet insufficient. Sleep is a common modern predicament. Denying your body adequate rest isn't a minor oversight. It can deeply impact your physiology. Beyond dulling your focus and inducing physical fatigue, it actively interferes with diabetes management. Intriguingly, a chronic lack of sleep is significantly associated with an increased risk of developing diabetes in the first place. One key reason is the heightened sensation of hunger that accompanies sleep deprivation. Furthermore, poor sleep can suppress the release of growth hormones and elevate levels of cortisol, thereby undermining insulin sensitivity and rendering the task of managing your sugar levels significantly more arduous. Within a distressingly short span, this can morph into a challenging cycle to liberate oneself from. So how much sleep is needed? While individual needs ebb and flow, a duration spanning 7 to 9 hours is a widely accepted target range. If drifting off or remaining asleep poses a challenge, dedicating effort to practicing sleep hygiene is crucial. These are the deliberate rituals or routines established before retiring for the night, the small acts that either enhance or hinder your capacity for restful sleep. For example, a calming warm bath taken approximately 90 minutes before bedtime has shown promise in refining sleep quality. Diligently shielding your sleeping space from intrusive sound and light also confers significant benefits. And regarding the omnipresent mobile phone, the blue light emanating from these devices is widely believed to curtail melatonin production, a chemical vital to orchestrating our sleep-wake cycles. Not to overlook the unwelcome flood of thought trains so easily triggered by engaging with late-night news feeds or social check-ins. The call to action here is to consecrate your bedroom as a true sanctuary for repose, crafting a mindful nighttime winding-down routine that harmonizes optimally with your personal rhythm. And speaking of winding down, number 8, find ways to relax. Another contributing factor that might be nudging your blood sugar levels upwards, the pervasive state of stress. When stress clamps its grip, your body's finely tuned hormonal system responds by unleashing hormones. These hormones, notably cortisol and glucagon, are precisely the ones engineered to raise blood sugar as a survival mechanism. While stress is undeniably a woven thread in the tapestry of human existence, dwelling in a constant state of heightened tension is something that truly requires intervention. Addressing the sources of stress within your locus of control is a powerful initial stride. However, you might grapple with anxieties tied to circumstances outside your personal command, such as global events or the behaviors of others. The fundamental pathway towards alleviating stress is dedicating time to activities that intrinsically calm. You embrace meditation, explore the mindful movements of yoga, or simply carve out sacred time to engage in something you genuinely cherish. A notable study conducted in 2017 revealed that engaging in just 8 sessions of mindfulness-based stress reduction led to significant improvements not only in glycemic control, but also fostered enhanced broader emotional well-being. Granting yourself this permission to soften and release might just prove to be the most valuable investment in your well-being you ever make. Do not hesitate to reach out for assistance. If your network of friends and family are in a position to lend support, articulately express your need and ask. Should circumstances permit seeking the guidance of a therapist, the impact can be truly transformative. Failing these avenues, constructive distractions can serve as valuable tools. Allow yourself to unwind, absorbed in a compelling show or a captivating book. Actively train your mind's focus onto the unfolding present moment, releasing the compulsion to dwell on anything else. In summation, the act of purposefully reducing stress exerts a monumental impact on the body's complex systems, playing a critical role in glucose moderation and the intricate landscape of diabetes. 7th, embrace the power of exercise. Physical exercise occupies a considerably large and vital space in the management of diabetes. On one hand, it forms a key partnership with mindful dietary choices in the crucial work of weight management. On another, it functions as a potent antidote to stress and is a well-known catalyst for more restorative sleep patterns. But the most fundamentally important reason underscoring why exercise is so indispensable to this equation is this: your body is designed to utilize blood glucose as fuel during physical exertion. As you engage your muscles, Whether lifting weights in resistance training or powering through a cardiovascular workout, those active tissues readily draw upon and burn that readily available blood glucose. By committing to incorporating exercise into your routine for perhaps an hour each day, you will quite simply and predictably begin to see a meaningful difference. And here's the encouraging truth: it doesn't necessitate bone-jarring intensity. A brisk walk enjoyed through a local park or dedicating 60 joyful minutes to dancing can both unleash a profound impact on your system. Moving on, we shall delve into some crucial minerals that may not commonly feature in everyday health discussions. But first, the time has arrived to reveal your two free gifts. Gain unparalleled in-depth understanding of the foods holding potential power to aid you in your personal battle against diabetes. Download absolutely free our guide entitled The 10 Incredible Foods That Reduce Blood Sugar. And alongside this, embark on a fascinating journey, learning what truly transpires deep within your body's intricate workings. Complement this by viewing our free 1-hour documentary exploration, The Scary Truth About Sugar. Simply navigating to the provided link situated in the description below grants you immediate and complete access to both of these invaluable gifts. Now, re-engaging with our count, let us turn our attention to number 6. 6. Consciously incorporate more magnesium and chromium into your intake. These elements are not mere optional extras. They are vital minerals acting as silent architects within our bodies, essential for maintaining a myriad of biochemical balances. Specifically, a deficiency in magnesium is recognized to escalate your susceptibility to developing diabetes. Therefore, proactively ensuring you obtain sufficient amounts of this mineral can directly translate into enhanced control over blood sugar levels. You can naturally discover magnesium in whole grains, bananas, various types of beans, vibrant, leafy greens, tuna, and for some through thoughtful supplementation. Chromium, too, plays its own crucial role in the sophisticated regulatory processes governing blood sugar. You will find chromium distributed generously throughout most natural unprocessed foods, residing within fruits, assorted nuts, diverse vegetables, confirming its presence in whole grains and within certain meats. 5. Consider a small mindful dash of apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar, in its fermented wisdom, seems to possess an almost mystical capacity to aid in optimizing the function of diverse bodily processes, and this extends to its influence on blood glucose metabolism. Research thoughtfully documented within the International Journal of Diabetes unearthed findings suggesting the chlorogenic acid residing within apple cider vinegar may confer benefits related to cholesterol management, concomitantly fostering a balance in blood glucose levels, whilst concurrently supporting aspirations towards weight loss and assisting in the management of hypertension. The practical question then arises: how might you artfully incorporate apple cider vinegar? A simple approach involves stirring a teaspoon into a glass of water, often combined with lemon water, consumed as the very first beverage of your day. Apple cider vinegar also presents itself as a potentially delicious and certainly diabetes-friendly ingredient when formulating vibrant salad dressings. For individuals seeking precision and consistency in dosage, opting for it in supplement capsule form remains an alternative. However, it is imperative to underscore this caution. An excessive consumption of apple cider vinegar holds the potential to interact with specific medications prescribed for diabetes. Should you harbor any such concerns, engaging in a direct conversation with your treating physician is strongly advised, and a practical limitation would be to refrain from consuming beyond 2 tablespoons throughout a single day. 4th, thoughtfully integrate some fenugreek seeds into your diet. Fenugreek seeds boast an ancient lineage, having been woven into practices of herbal medicine throughout human history, with records stretching back to 1500 BC within the civilization of Egypt. One compelling reason for their enduring reverence is their notable content of soluble fiber. Furthermore, the landscape of modern studies has reinforced this wisdom, uncovering evidence that specific compounds inherent within fenugreek seeds possess the remarkable capacity to significantly diminish levels of HbA1c, that key long-term blood sugar marker, and concurrently refine overall glucose metabolism within the body. The practical inquiry follows: how might one best consume fenugreek? They lend themselves well to being added thoughtfully to salads or integrated into various baked goods. Intriguingly, another study brought forth findings that the act of consuming fenugreek seeds, specifically soaked within hot water, holds particular benefit for individuals managing diabetes. The invitation stands. Might anyone be receptive to the calming potential held within a cup of fenugreek tea? Third, a critical awareness arises: you likely need more fiber. Among the multitude of pieces of counsel imparted to someone navigating life with diabetes, one stands tall as perhaps the most consistently valuable: deliberately increase your intake of fiber. Fiber acts as a steadfast ally to our digestive system and stands absolutely vital to ensuring our bodies function with intended harmony and efficiency. Fundamentally, there exist two primary classifications of fiber: soluble and insoluble. The distinction lies in a core characteristic: soluble fiber possesses the inherent quality of being able to dissolve within water. When it encounters water within the digestive tract, it undergoes a transformation, evolving into a gel-like substance. This resulting gel acts purposefully to slow the process of digestion. Consequently, foods richly endowed with soluble fiber contribute significantly to sustained feelings of fullness, and it is this quality linked to slower glucose absorption that renders them particularly beneficial for the goal of precise blood sugar control. What then of its counterpart? Insoluble fiber. Insoluble fiber serves a different, though equally important purpose. It acts robustly to promote regularity within the digestive system. To express it plainly, if you encounter challenges in the realm of normal bowel function, insoluble fiber steps forward to offer assistance. Beyond simply facilitating clearance through the digestive pathway, insoluble fiber plays a crucial supportive role in the vital task of maintaining a flourishing community of beneficial gut bacteria. All these interconnected functions ultimately converge to enhance your body's refined and effective glucose response. Plentiful and readily accessible sources of this precious soluble fiber include an array of vegetables, various fruits, many types of beans, common oats, assorted nuts, and diverse seeds. Second practice: intentional limitation with your carbohydrates. If you navigate the world as a diabetic, a rule you will likely encounter with considerable frequency is the advised caution to steer clear of simple carbohydrates. These typically reside in refined grains, that alluring yet detrimental realm of candy and other sustenance offerings holding minimal nutritional density. Embracing whole grains represents a wise navigational shift, providing a more beneficial route to accessing necessary complex carbohydrates. With that acknowledged baseline established, you might find genuine benefit in contemplating a general reduction in the overall quantity of carbohydrates you choose to consume. You could potentially explore or consider a dietary approach known as the keto diet. Within the parameters typically outlined for a keto diet, one aims for a daily intake oscillating somewhere in the realm of 20 to 50 net carbohydrates, adjusting this according to individual metabolic needs and guidance. The query arises: what constitutes a net carbohydrate? Defined simply, they represent the total quantity of carbohydrate content from which the fiber grams have been subtracted. Consider an example. If a particular food item registers 15 grams of total carbohydrates and concurrently contains 5 grams of fiber, its resulting calculation yields 10 net carbohydrates. The act of lowering your carbohydrate intake holds the significant potential to facilitate meaningful improvements in your blood sugar levels. And importantly, this does not necessitate an extreme all-or-nothing commitment to a strict keto diet. Simply implementing a deliberate reduction in the amount of carbs you regularly include can demonstrably yield beneficial results. Number 1. Embrace the journey of weight loss. Perhaps the single most compelling and consistent predictor linked to the onset of diabetes is the presence of excess body weight. In fact, a foundational study published back in 2006 delivered a powerful statistical insight. Participants in that study who actively worked towards and achieved weight loss reduced their intrinsic risk of developing diabetes by an impressive and remarkable 16% for each and every kilogram of weight they successfully shed. Let's be explicitly clear, we are not here discussing quick-fix solutions such as weight loss pills or invasive procedures like liposuction. The conversation is firmly anchored around sustainable, meaningful lifestyle shifts, those conscious choices that intrinsically assist the body in operating at its most efficient, its most optimal capacity. Specifically, this directs our focus towards informed choices about the foods we consume, mindful practices regarding portion control, and the consistent integration of physical exercise. And here lies the truly encouraging facet. Achieving impactful results does not necessitate engaging in extreme punishing regimens, nor does it demand a sterile abstinence from foods you find genuinely delicious and satisfying. Quite the antithesis. Our aspiration here is to illuminate the pathways, to demonstrate how this essential journey can actually be made more accessible, more manageable, and even pleasurable. To offer guidance perhaps towards discovering restaurant-quality recipes and embracing cooking techniques that not only deliver authentic, delightful flavors, but simultaneously serve to gift you with amplified energy levels and clearer mental acuity. All these efforts converging beautifully to actively aid your body in preventing or significantly reducing a diabetes risk. Alongside these tangible skills, offering considered advice about introducing diabetes-friendly habits, not in overwhelming bursts, but through methods that are inherently effective, gently integrating, and importantly truly sustainable for the vast terrain of the long term. Therefore, the call is simple, yet powerful. Initiate this journey precisely from where you stand today, and allow actionable steps, however small, to begin their momentum. Remember, even what seems like a modest 10% initial improvement across various health markers can surprisingly and swiftly compound into profound change. Finally, as a universal principle applicable to embarking upon any significant lifestyle transformation journey, it remains inherently prudent and advisable to respectfully run these contemplated changes past your trusted medical doctor. This holds particularly true and is paramount if you are currently managing existing diabetes complications or navigating other significant health conditions. And there it stands illuminated for you. Now you hold access to a series of clear, actionable steps, pathways capable of guiding you towards lowering your blood sugar levels, potentially within the span of just 1 week. The reality of naturally reducing your blood sugar is not a distant theoretical concept. It is eminently possible, and succeeding in this endeavor carries a profound sense of empowerment. Ultimately, the core work centers around thoughtfully adjusting our ingrained habits. And while the process of genuinely shifting established habits can understandably occupy a stretch of time, what holds critical importance is the unwavering commitment to simply keep trying. Practice the gentle art of patience with your own progress. Offer yourself grace, and always nurture the willingness to try again after setbacks. Consistently holding this attitude will in due course inevitably allow you to witness tangible, life-enhancing results unfold before you. We in this space profoundly believe in your inherent capacity to navigate this, and know that we are here as a consistent presence, striving to support your efforts. Perhaps along your personal journey, you have discovered a particular tip or established routine that has proven exceptionally effective for you. Consider sharing these cherished insights and practices generously with our Diabetic Talk community gathering in the comments section, residing below. And before you transition onwards, ensure you take that moment to claim your free gifts easily accessible by clicking the dedicated link nestled within the description section beneath this audio. Plus, may we gently remind you to subscribe to our channel and graciously tap that notification bell, a small act ensuring you remain connected to receiving more valuable conversations and insights flowing from Diabetic Talk. Our sincere thanks for dedicating your time and attention to listening today. We genuinely hope you are having a consciously diabetes-fighting kind of day.